So do I keep this hand? This is a pretty bad hand. There's no action whatsoever, nothing to giant growth. No islands for the divination, so now I gotta toss that back. Wait. Would you like to mulligan the 6 cards? Yes. I still think that that's a weird way to describe it. Okay, this is far better. I've got a first turn play. I can get down Advocate, time up something, Essence Scattered after it's done. Yeah, I do not want to mulligan this. This one's fine. F7, F8. Get myself a Mystic. Let's see if he's got a turn 2 play. If not, I don't know. Do I hold up the Essence Scatter, or do I just get down the Advocate of the Beast for a little bit of pressure? I don't have any beasts to back it up with. Okay, so he does have a Pyromancer. So Hunt the Weak is going to end up eating a Pyromancer, probably. So I'm going to need something to eat it with. So I will, in fact, play an Advocate of the Beast. So next turn I will hunt the Pyromancer unless there's a better target and swing in with the Advocate. The sooner you can eat this thing, the better. Alright, tap in 3 for the Griffin Sentinel. Probably not swinging in. Yeah, this looks like a fine time to use Hunt the Weak. I'm able to kill something and swing with enough to where he would actually have to jump block. So that is what I will do. 1/1 counter, thing to hunt, mana to pay. Oh no! Oh, what am I doing? That's not what I wanted to hunt. Oh well. Yeah, sometimes you just get distracted. Alright, well, it's got 1 point of damage on it, so 1 more is not going to kill it, so I may as well attack with it, right? So he's probably going to get a whole bunch of counters because I was just not paying attention. But that comes with multitasking. So, who knows, maybe that was the right decision. Maybe I really wanted that. Maybe he doesn't have a whole bunch of instants and sorceries. He does have some mana, though. And the Pacify. So if I get desperate for Advocate of the Beast, I can always time a bit, but not right now. Okay, so he's got a Dragon Hatchling, which right now can get pumped to be a 1/1 flyer. It's not too worrisome. Yeah, why does it ask if you have blockers when you are tapped out and there are no free effects in the format? That's what I want to know. Okay. So probably... Yeah, hold back the Mystic. I would block. He'll hold up an Essence Scatter. Yeah, that looks like the best course of action here. He's only got 2 cards in hand, so as long as they're not really both serious gas, I'm doing okay. And if I do get a Beast out, then it doesn't matter that this can't attack or block, because it still has a useful effect. Dawn Strike Paladin is going to wreck me, so I'm not going to let it. Scatter that threat. If he swings in, I will block the Pyromancer with the Mystic. I'm not in that desperate need of mana. Okay. So, mana's not what I needed. Not going to time ebb, because there's no value in it. You know, I could time walk with it, but no good reason right now. So, we're at a stalemate at the moment. We're in a bit of a top deck war. I don't know what his mystery card is. Our mana is about equal. So what did he just pull off the top? Alright, here it comes. Big threat. Lava Axe. Alright. It's not as bad as it could be. It is big 5 damage, but the token's not too big of a deal. What he can do is just start swinging through with the token alone, which is what I would do in this situation, to see if he can get a block out of me from the Mystic, because then if I block with the Mystic, then he can start 2-ing me with the Pyromancer. So if he wants to, I'll let him just start ticking me away slowly with the Elemental, because I'd rather do that than open myself up to getting 2'd every turn. Man. Not doing well. Not at all. Okay, well I'm still at 13 life. So if he wants to start 2'ing me with 1 with the Hatchling and the Elemental, he can get that done. It's better than the alternative. No attacks. Something enormous comes down, I need to buy time, I can time ab. If I had to, I could time ab the elemental token just as a kill spell, but I hate to waste a time ab just to kill a 1/1 token. Although if I lose this game, I'll probably look back and say, man, I really should have just used the time ab on the token. But it's generally not correct. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the correct line to play. So I'm going to leave that be. I've already got 7 land outs. I've only got 10 land left in the deck and 28 cards, so 18 real cards and 10 blanks. Uh-oh, Charging Griffin. Okay. So that one's going to start to get me. I might have to time up that just to save... Ay vey. Okay. So, do I time up at this point? Very possibly. Yeah, I think I will. I'm not going to get any value off of it, but it will just keep a little bit of damage off of my head. So there we go. It gets my time ebb. I get a little bit more time to draw something to defend myself. This could be going to game 3. Free combat, do we see the same trick? Just gonna be the hatchling and the elemental? No, he sends everybody. Okay. Well, I am happy to trade that for that. Looking back on it, I could have time-ebbed the Advocate. It would have blocked the elemental pretty well, but that's about it. I need to put my hope on something a little bit bigger than that. So he gets that Griffin down. He's going to start getting me pretty hard here. 3, 4, 5. So I'm on a 2-turn clock. Alright, there we go. Spore Mound. That gets some tokens for me. So we'll start with 1 token here. He still gets me for 4 in the air, which is not inconsequential. Because that gets me on a 3-turn clock. And I'm not really in a position to be swinging back into him, am I? I doubt it. Especially if he doesn't swing with the elemental here, he could always chump block the Spore Mound, or trade off with the sap. But in any case, I have to leave something back, because that 1 damage does actually accelerate things by a turn. Alright, send everybody in. Yep, that's everybody, huh? Okay, so he'll get me for 4. Hopefully no shenanigans from the hand. Okay, so that's 2 problem flyers. Were there any other? There's a 3rd. Okay, so I am going to get in my Hurricane. Also, if he draws a mountain, then that gets him ahead a turn. But there's not a lot I can do to interact with it right now, so it's not super relevant to my strategy. So that can get up to a 2-1 first strike. Ugh. Okay. So. Still doesn't seem like getting aggressive is going to save me anything here. So I'm still going to sit back. I can't think of anything that will legitimately save me. Because I'm going to need to deal with both of his flyers with 1 card. I'm going to need to hit a dragon and a griffin with 1 stone, if you will. Okay, so it looks like we're going to the next game. I do have a good sideboard card. What do I need to take out for it? What's been useless so far? Time up has actually not been great. Is he just going to send that? Yeah. Okay. I don't think that changes a whole lot for me. So I'm still going to need to deal... If he's got a mountain, then I'm going to need to deal with both. Can you, Minotaur? Okay. So, he gives me an out here, especially since he doesn't have a mountain. My out is not basking, or not, not regular root wall either. I am just going to play this, and like my earlier advice, I am not going to show him that I am dead on board. I am going to swing in with the Spore Mound to make it look like I've got a little bit of a game plan, just to confuse him, because at this point running time off his clock is the only thing that I have left in this game. Okay, so he lets an elemental bite the dust. I'll do it that way, and then see if for some reason he decides to hold back the Charging Griffin. Nope, there's the mountain. So really either the dragon or the bird get me. So unless I'm low on time, I never scoop, just in case. You never know what the other person's going to decide to do. I have won games before, because somebody's been perplexed at what I have in my hand. This is not one of those games, this is a typical one. So I'll just give him the pleasure of killing me. Declare blockers. No thank you. I have no illegal blocks. Pumps twice, just for the rub-in. Okay, so Faulty Towers, you get another game. Okay, so I moved in my Windstorm and also my Sensory Depth, just because putting that on the bird would turn it into an attacking 0-3, so that's a good neutralizer, and this would take it all down. Took out the Troll Hide. It's not doing a whole lot for me, especially against the air defense. And so now I'm one card over, so the question is, what card do I want to take out? I've got about 40 seconds to decide here. I don't know if it's a Giant Growth, if the combat tricks aren't as important here, but it's mostly just, a straight-up game of getting stuff down on the ground and not dying in the air. Everything else seems to be pretty strong. I could take out a Verdant Haven, but I don't want to mess up my mana. So I think I am actually just going to take out a combat trick. We'll take out the Giant Growth and submit this 40. Hopefully we will be able to weather the storm. Yes, I will play first.